Maybe in another life. This is a true story. The events took place in the United States. I still remember the year 2000 like it was yesterday. I was 17, finishing high school, and honestly, I thought I had my whole life figured out. That's when I met Daniel. He wasn't from the same world as mine. His family didn't have much, and mine, well, my parents liked to remind me of how fortunate we were. He worked part-time fixing things around town, and one day, he was at the library fixing the air conditioner when I walked in. I don't know what it was, but when he looked up and smiled at me, something just clicked. After that day, we started talking. Then meeting up. Sometimes by the river, sometimes behind the old movie theater. We talk about everything, music, our dreams, what we wanted from life. He wanted to travel. I wanted to feel free. And with him, I did. Of course, my parents didn't like him. They said we were too different, that it would never work. But when you're 17, you don't really listen, do you? We kept seeing each other for a while. Then, out of nowhere, my dad told us we were moving to another city because of his job, and so we did. We packed up everything and left the only place I had ever really felt like myself. I was devastated. We tried to stay in touch after I moved. Letters, phone calls, it worked for a while. Back then, we didn't have iMessage, WhatsApp, or social media. Staying connected took effort, patience, and time. But then life happened. I got busy with school, he started working more, and little by little, we lost contact. Years passed. I built a life. I got married. My husband's a good man, kind, reliable. We have a quiet, steady life. Sometimes I'd think about Daniel, but I always told myself it was just a teenage thing, you know? Something you outgrow. And then, 15 years later, I saw him again. It was in a bookstore. I was buying a birthday gift for my husband when I heard someone say my name. I turned around, and there he was. Older, but still him. Still that same smile. We went for coffee and talked for hours. He never married. Said he tried once, but it didn't work out. We laughed, we remembered, and there were moments, little moments, where it felt like no time had passed at all. When it was time to say goodbye, he looked at me and said, maybe in another life, things would have been different. I smiled and said, maybe they already were. And that was it. We hugged, and I walked away. But for the rest of that day, even for weeks after, I couldn't stop thinking about him. I guess some people never really leave you. Even when life moves on, a part of your heart stays where it all began. But who knows, maybe in another life. Everyone holds memories that deserve to be heard. If there's a moment you've lived, about love, loss, change, or anything that left a mark, email me your story. I'll tell it here, anonymously and with care.